7 straight PSAC tournament appearances, winning 4 of the last 5 seasons of the PSAC West. And now tonight they look for their 7th PSAC championship. Hello everybody and welcome to CUTV's coverage of Vulcan Volleyball. For Joshua Laska, I'm Scott Majesky. It's great to have you with us. Josh, it's playoffs. These California Vulcans are looking for their 7th straight.
Yeah, they are looking for their 7th straight victory, and they've had a very good season. They've had 4 losses on the season, one of them to the Gannon Golden Knights that they are taking on tonight, so should be a good matchup.
Gannon won in 5 sets at their place. California won in 5 sets at their place. We're hoping not to get hit during this open, but there's going to be a lot of balls flying around. It's going to be a fun atmosphere. It should be a great game.
Yeah, it should be a very good, great game. Gannon won at home against Cal in 5 sets, and then we came back here and beat them in 5 sets. So anything can happen.
Players that are looking to split the tie is the junior outside hitter for the Gannon Golden Knights.
Yeah, Lauren Sesmana had 16 kills against Cal the last time they played, so she's trying to help her Golden Knights as well as bring them the victory.
The other outside hitter on the other side, nicknamed Fireball, will look to shoot some big balls tonight.
Yes, she will. After being named PSAC West Player of the Week with 24 kills last week, she's going to try to spark the offense with her fireball.
Well, hopefully you stay tuned because we'll be really close here shortly. PSAC Quarterfinals of the tournament coming up next here from Hamer Hall. The Gannon Golden Knights will be wearing their maroons with yellow numbers, white trim, and black shorts as we're very close to action here from Hamer Hall.
Yes, we should see a very good match here tonight between the Gannon Golden Knights and California Vulcans, as the winner of this will take on the winner of Kutztown and Westchester.
Now both these teams, Josh, played each other twice. Gannon Golden Knights up there in Gannon were able to pull out a 5-set victory, and California down here were able to pull out a 5-set victory, so one could assume we'll be looking at maybe possibly 5 sets tonight.
That's what I would go with. I'm pretty sure we're going to see 5 sets tonight here. They're both very good teams. It's hard to say who will come away with the victory. I just hope that the best team prevails.
Edinburgh and Clarion are the other matchup in the West. The East, it's Lockhaven and Shippensburg. Kutztown and Westchester. Lockhaven's your number 1 seed in the East, taking on Shippensburg, the number 4 seed. As we are very close to action here in Hamer Hall.
It appears the Vulcans will be serving first here at Hamer Hall.
It'll be Molly Delaney, the sophomore outside hitter from Carmel, Indiana, Westfield High School. We'll start it off here, quarterfinal action. McMullen with a good recovery, and they'll play it back and forth, setting up Delaney. It's tipped and falls in and everything, and a point for the California Vulcans. They're up 1-0.
That was a very good backcourt kill there for Delaney. Not one of the more typical plays that you'll see in volleyball.
Delaney serve just sails a little bit outside and will be tied at 1s. As it looks like number 10 will serve, Courtney Cook, the senior from Ohio. Setting up Franz. Megan Franz does it all year long, and she does it once again. 2-1 California.
She shows right there why she currently leads the Vulcans with now 312 kills on the season.
And she kills, so she serves. And she gets it. And these California Vulcans are fired up. They're up 3-1.
Yes, they are very fired up. Megan Franz actually has posted 8 service aces in the last 2 games, so she's already off to a good start for another 4 in this game.
Franz will serve. Once again, nice dig. Little change up. Net presence has been key all season long for California. You saw it right there as Delaney plays it out.
That's actually what we brought up in the last game, was huge net presence by the Vulcans.
Just sailing a bit. Out is Bielik's chance, and 3-2.
You still have to say that was a very good attempts there by the Vulcans after that comebacker at Megan Franz.
They set up fireball, and doesn't happen as it's blocked.
She kind of slowed it down there instead of her normal fireball tendencies.
Good effort there by the California Vulcans to keep it alive. Another dig. Both these teams are fired up. Gannon can't save, and this crowd is fired up for tonight's game.
Yes, they are. It is pretty crowded in here. I think this may be the most crowded I've seen it in the last couple of games, so shows how much the California area cares for the Vulcans.
Well, when you're having such a great season and success, you expect a lot of people to come, as just out of the reach of the one California Vulcan girl trying to dive for it. And a point, Gannon. It's 4-3.
That was a very good try for the block there. Just not able to stop it, since you're not allowed to put your hands over the net to block the ball.
Good block in front. That net presence is strong. It looks like number 8 was right there. Karen Graham, the freshman from Ohio, with the attack, and she'll serve.
That was a great net presence there by the Golden Knights.
California gets it right back. It's 5-4 California. Change up, does it stay alive? It does. McMullen with a nice dig. Change up works there though. And number 15 with the kill. Alex D. Poembo, the senior from Michigan.
I like that play there by Alex D. Palanzo to continue with the changeup and throw the Vulcans off of expecting 2 straight fast kills.
Likely setting up, fire a ball, and a great dig there from the Gannon Golden Knight player. And the net presence huge once again, led by Kelly Fromneck, the junior.
Huge net presence there by Fromneck and Wilson. Helps the Vulcans every time.
California setting up. Delaney with change-up or action, but a good dig and good presence from the Gannon Golden Knights. Need to get it across here, and does not work for Fromneck that time. And we're tied at 6.
Looked like Eshelman's set there was just a little bit out of Fromneck's reach. A little beat behind her, and that kind of hurts the Vulcans there.
Delaney with an attempt, but it just goes out of bounds, just a little bit outside. She got that right on the corner, would have been perfect. Nonetheless, though, Gannon Golden Knights take, I believe, their first lead of the night. California ties it right back up, though they don't do anything right there. It's just a missed serve by the Gannon Golden Knight.
We've seen a lot of service errors here tonight, especially on the Golden Knights side. If they want to come away with a victory, they need to get rid of those.
Abby Froon will serve, the sophomore from Cottage Grove, Wisconsin. Nice dig there by McMullen. And the point will go to Gannon with a little bit of net interference from the California Vulcans.
It appears that Abby Franz's hand went over the net, which you cannot do, and the refs are going to call that every time.
Gannon up 8-7. And they just a bit outside. We're tied at 8.
Again there with the service errors. It's killing Gannon right now.
Delaney will serve. In case you're wondering, Vulcans do a little rotation of serving. Both teams do as well. Sending up Harris. Fireball with her dig being stopped. Franz comes right back, bouncing around, and Gannon can't get it over inbounds. Points, California Vulcans.
You have to like those two real quick kills there by the Vulcans. First one by Brandy Harris, followed by the Megan Franz kill as the Golden Knights were knocked it over the net.
Gannon doing a great job of digging this strong attack from the California Vulcans. Point, Gannon Golden Knights. The net presence, Josh, is going to be huge all night. We're seeing it just here early, and we're tied at 9.
Both teams usually are averaging 10 team blocks or a little bit higher every game, so it's huge for the net presence.
A little trickery there by the Gannon Golden Knights. California was maybe thinking it was going to go for another hit. Gannon sneaking it by there, taking the 10-9 lead.
That was a great play by their senior setter, Alex Del Piombo. Not, instead of setting the ball, killing the ball.
And just a bit outside, Gannon Golden Knights get the point. They've taken a 2-point lead over the California Vulcans, though very close.
It is still very close, and it's still pretty early since we played a 25 here.
Too hot to handle there from Fireball, and the Vulcans down by 1. Eleven to 10. Megan Franz will serve. Ooh, that was very close, but they're going to give the point California. So we're tied at 11s.
Was very close. It was just a tiny bit outside that line, which the refs have to call out every time.
Change-up works. Fuller with the change-up, 12-11.
What a great tip there by Chelsea Wilson off the set from Abby Fraun.
See it on the replay, just getting it above those two Gannon Golden Knights. Fireball cools it down with a nice shot there, and they're up 13-11.
Before that play, you have to like the Gannon Golden Knights attempt just to save the ball after 3 players tipped it and 1 finally got it over the net, so there's not anything wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it at all, as here we go. Gannon Golden Knights off the tip from the attempted block by the California Vulcans goes awry. 13-12, the Vulcans lead by 1. So number 3 will be serving Maggie DeRosiers, the freshman from Uniontown, Ohio. Not to be mistaken with Uniontown, Pennsylvania.
I don't think that they're very close to each other, but it's hard to say. I have no idea where Uniontown, Ohio is.
We get a point, California, 14-12. Games are up to 25. It's the best of 3. Excuse me, best of 5. It's actually the first 1 to 3 games is what I actually meant to say. So. As another play for California works, it's 15-12.
Gotta like all these net presence plays by the Vulcans as they Gannon Golden Knights will take a timeout here.
Well, we've seen a pretty pumped up crowd tonight. Obviously, it's a huge game. It's the PSAC Quarterfinals. Both these teams have gone 5 in both their 2 games. But this crowd support's pretty good, and they are into this.
Yeah, they are very into this. You gotta say that's what if you're a volleyball player, you gotta say that's what you want to see every game. You want your fans to be here supporting you.
Very good crowd on hand.
Our cameraman getting in the way of Sarah McMullen there.
Gannon Golden Knights, you take a look at their huddle, led by head coach Matt Darling. As Gannon Golden Knights are the 4th seed, 14-5 overall in the PSAC, 20-10 overall. California finished 17-2 in the PSAC, 28-4, and they're riding a 6-game winning streak right now, looking to make it 7.
And one of those 6 games was over the Gannon Golden Knights, so gotta say, this should be a very interesting match, even though it's already about halfway through the first set.
Bernie Eshelman with the serve, and Gannon Golden Knights very close at the net, and we're able to get it to fall. It's 15-13.
Looks like the timeout there worked for the Golden Knights, getting the serve back.
Set up Randy Harris, and her shot just goes a little bit outside, and right after the timeout, they've stricken twice very quickly. It's 15-14.
Looked like Harris was looking for a tip there on that play.
High into the Hamer Hall sky. The play back around by the Gannon Golden Knights. And it'll be a point, California.
It was 2 hits there by the Gannon Golden Knights player.
So Brandy Harris will serve. The junior from Bedford, Pennsylvania. Blocked by California front. From Mecken Wilson. Ooh, that could have been close to a double hit. Molly Delaney pops it up high into the Hamer Hall sky. Point, California.
Good block attempt there, which that's why it wasn't a 2 hits. You're allowed to block the first attempt, and then you can immediately go into setting up your team.
Set up Delaney, her serve, her kill just a little bit far. Actually, no, it's going to be a point, California.
It appears that there were 2 hits on the Golden Knights side beforehand. That's what I got out of the ref's sign language down there.
18-14 is the score here in game 1. Close and out of bounds, so it'll be Gannon Golden Knights down by 3.
Golden Knights looking to stage some sort of comeback here, since if you can push it to within 1 point, you can continue to extend the set past 25.
Brandy Harris might have thought that shot was just going to go a little bit out of bounds. However, it took a friendly Gannon Golden Knight roll, as you see this on the replay. 18-16. Get it right back, Chelsea Wilson, 19-16.
That was a great kill there by Chelsea Wilson off the set from Fromneck.
Sarah McMullen. A little bit of a curve action on that serve. And then her dig attempt, could not control it. 19-17.
Kind of splits the defenders there with that kill, which is what all setters and hitters want to try to do.
Into the net. Point, California. They're 5 points away now from taking game 1. So that's Megan Franz, her shot's blocked. Still alive, but can't hang on, as Bielik's kill was too strong, and a timeout.
It appears on that last play that there are too many players on the ground to get the ball back over the net for Gannon Golden Knights there.
21-17. We saw after the last timeout, Josh, that Gannon was able to strike with 2 very quick points. You know, if you're the head coach for the Vulcans, you're expecting this to be, probably the same result.
Yeah, that's what you would expect, or you're always hoping for, is coming out of a timeout to get your team back in the game.
don't know if you could hear it there on your TV set, but we do have a mic'd up camera 3 down there. So we'll be able to hear the words of encouragement that I guess the coaches will be giving to their players.
Yes,
players
as well.
Also pumping up there.
Yes, as well as Sarah McMullen yelling the Cal U on 2.
Abby Froome will get ready to serve. 5'8", sophomore. From Badger country.
I believe that is actually the reason that she got into volleyball is because of the Wisconsin Badgers.
Very good, solid program. I know they're up volleyball in Wisconsin. As a kill, and she's pumped. Megan Franz.
That was a great kill, falling in between the 2 defenders in the back row.
22-17. Game 1. And California. Gannon, we thought, was going to come out with some momentum going to slow down California, but California Piers hasn't pulled off, and now they only need 2 more.
Sometimes that's the downsides of taking a timeout. You got to think they're going to try to do something too, so you have to weigh the risks at the same time.
Great dig. Can they keep it alive? They do. Brandy Harris started that. Goes out of bounds, and you got to credit Brandy Harris for keeping that in. It's game point right now.
You have to credit both Brandy Harris and Bridget Bielek, who got it over the net somehow as it was about to go into the net.
(24-17). And Gannon Golden Knights stay alive here in game 1.
Again, the Vulcan net presence was there. Just came up a little bit short on the block, so I feel we could see it here again on this play.
And California will take game 1, courtesy of that girl right there, 25-18. Your game 1 final. The Vulcans take the 1-0 game lead.